So I'm just going to quickly introduce myself. So my name is Tkach, and I'm the admin and creator of the Rosemont Mount Royal Community Group. And I just wanted to thank you for taking the time to come and talk about our business. I know you've been a proud sponsor of some of the RMRCA's programs in the past. This is a little bit separate from the community group, but I do work very closely with the RMRCA, and I'm on the board, and there's a lot of bleed over there. So it's really good to try to give back to the community partners that have given so much to us. So on that note, do you want to just take a moment and just introduce yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. So first off, I just want to thank you for this opportunity today. My name is Jacyntha, and I am proudly living in the Rosemont community right on Disney Avenue. And I am the owner and operator of Center Stage Bath and Body Products. When I'm not busy making products, I love gardening, I love cooking, I have my little fur family to take care of. So that's a little bit about me.
That's awesome. So I'm not sure if you watched the last video that we did, but basically the idea behind it is there's going to be some icebreakers just so that the community can get a better opportunity to know you a little bit. So your favorite sports team is?
I'm not a huge follower of sports, but I do follow the Green Bay Packers in memory of somebody. So I would say they would be my favorite sports team.
Your favorite flavor of chip is?
Plain.
Plain?
Nothing too exciting there.
Hey, and that's okay. My favorite winter activity is?
When it's nice out, I like to get outside and walk. As you know, we have a lot of great trails in our neighborhood. So definitely do a lot more of that in the summertime, but have been trying to take the opportunity lately to get out in the winter and, enjoy the scenery over there. So definitely walking.
For sure. And I know that's one of the things the city's really been pushing is get out there. In this time when we're locked down, we're not getting out, we're not enjoying things as much as we may have used to in the past. And with wintertime, there's a lot of walking trails, like you said. Our community is a matured community, so there's lots of green spaces around. And it's a wonderful place to just walk around and check things out.
Absolutely.
If I could visit anywhere, I would visit.
Well, right now, anywhere. I'm not very adventurous when it comes to travel. This day last year, I was in Mexico. I'm more of a travel throughout Canada person or travel throughout Saskatchewan person. Not big on really big communities. So I think once things get back to the quote unquote new normal, probably just going someplace in BC, someplace in Canada, to be honest with you.
For sure. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. So, one awesome thing about me that others don't know.
One awesome thing about me that others don't know. I was born on Friday the 13th. So a lot of people consider that an unlucky number. I do consider that a lucky number. And my 40th birthday is coming up next month. So that's something.
Well, happy future birthday. And you know what? A virtual high five for that. My daughter's actually born on Halloween. So that same type of idea of like an unlucky day to be born and stuff like that, I can totally appreciate it. And my birthday is November 1st, so I just missed that one. But secretly, you know what? I kind of wish I had her birthday. But at the end of the day, there's always parties happening when me and my daughter's birthdays come around. That's for sure. Absolutely. So the thing I like most about Regina is?
I would say the thing that I like most about Regina is it's kind of a perfect balance between a larger community while not being too big. So I'm from very, very small towns. I grew up in towns of 80 people, of 400 people. And I find for Regina, it's easy to get around in. This could be positive or negative. You can pretty much go to any establishment and see people at any given time. And of course, like everyone says, you can get anywhere within 15 minutes to 20 minutes. And, even if you're walking, you can easily access a lot of the areas, especially living in Rosemont, being so close to the downtown area. So those, I would say, are some of the things that I really enjoy about Regina.
Perfect. Thank you. So you've lived in the Rosemont Mount Royal area for how many years?
I purchased my house in the summer of 2016. So just going on 4.5 years now.
Perfect. And what is your fondest memory living here in that time?
I would say my fondest memory of living here, just in general, is the time that I spend outside in the summertime. I know some people have driven by my place. I often take my cats outside on their leashes. I do a lot of gardening. So a lot of times being on a busier kind of street, a lot of people are walking by, and I just love that they stop, they chat with me about the cats, they chat with me about the gardens, and we don't see a lot of that nowadays. People just saying hi to people that they don't know. So I think that's something that I really enjoy, and one of the memories that I enjoy and look forward to again this summer.
For sure, I completely agree with you. It's got that even more of that small town feel. Like if you go to No Frills or you go to other establishments, you do see those people that recognize you. I remember going to Subway one time and I was getting food and the person waiting in line was, "Hey, you're that guy from Facebook. I know you," right? Like it's just everybody's very willing to start chatting and have those conversations. Whereas in other areas of the city, we're very siloed and we kind of keep to ourselves. We know our neighbors, but we don't think like a larger community feel, and that's something that I've always really appreciated myself about the Rosemont area too. Oh, what are some things our community could do with more of?
I think in general, we do have a lot of small businesses, but you can never have enough local small businesses. One thing that I would really like to see in our community would be a local coffee shop. That's something that I think that we could definitely benefit from. Yeah, I would say probably just, the more small businesses, the better.
For sure. And I have always really felt that, especially nowadays, we're really living in that gig economy where people might have their 9 to 5, but then they're doing something on the side, or they've jumped full into that something on the side. And I can't agree more. Diversity in business really is kind of the spice of life, and things that change the face of the community that you're a part of, and changes the opportunities that are available in that community.
Absolutely.
So Rosemont Mount Royal summarized in one word.
Oh, one word. I would say probably, if I was to summarize it in one word, I would say kind. For example, even scrolling through the page this morning, our community page, I noticed that somebody received somebody else's parcel split from Perlator. And right away, that person's online trying to figure out, who does this belong to. Just a week ago, we saw somebody who was online offering to pull people out if they were stuck in the snow or give them a boost. I know I've gone on the page a few times and requested help with a few things, and people are really, really quick to jump in, whether or not they know you personally. So definitely a kind, very giving community to live in.
For sure. Well, thank you very much for your candor there around Rosemont Mount Royal. So let's jump right into the reason why you're here today. So what is Center Stage Bath and Body Products? So tell us a little bit about your business.
Yeah, sure. So Center Stage Bath and Body Products is obviously a bath and body products company. I started it in December of 2016. At the time, it was just, an idea. I thought I'd start making products for myself. Thought it would just be a small kind of side venture, a little bit of extra pocket money. What our business is based on is the idea of quality products, premium products, but we offer them at a price that people can afford. And part of that is because we are home-based, so, we're not paying to rent a retail space or anything like that. Definitely a focus on quality products, handmade products. We ourselves are huge supporters of the local businesses in our community, and catering a lot to both adults and children. When I started this business, I thought my focus would be more on, the adult products, and more I find myself now doing a lot more of the fun, the bright, the colorful, the kids items.
Yep. It's funny you say that because both my daughters are just madly in love with bath bombs. So that's actually a conversation I'll take up with you after the interview process. But I'm inclined to agree. It's one of those things that, and honestly, maybe that's because I'm a boy, and honestly, like the next question is, what are bath bombs? Like I've watched my kids use them, right? And they bubble up and they play with them, but what is a bath bomb?
Yeah, and don't feel bad asking that. I remember the first time I used one, someone had given me one as a gift, and I had no idea, like, what is this and what is the purpose? So you can kind of think of it as a treat for your bath. And it's kind of got the two sides to it. So it has the fun side, and it has the more, we'll say, beneficial or functional side. So you drop the bath bomb in your tub, you have the bright colored water. All of our dyes are water soluble, so they won't stain your tub, which is a question that I get quite often. Of course, all of our products do have the scent as well, so that's kind of an enjoyable part of it. The other side of it is that they contain grapeseed oil, they contain shea butter, arrowroot powder, and that's going to leave your skin. I can't claim any sort of health benefits as per Canadian cosmetics regulations, but generally speaking, you're going to find that your skin feels softer after you have that bath. And who doesn't love a long bath in the middle of winter? So, the relaxation aspect of it as well.
Absolutely. Well, right on. So how long have you been in business?
As mentioned earlier, I started this business in December of 2016. Kind of funny how it came about. I was shopping online for bath bombs for myself. It was a Boxing Day sale, and I got up super early in the morning, filled my cart, and then the site crashed. And of course, I got very frustrated. And so then I thought, well, maybe I'll take that money and spend it on buying ingredients to try to make these on my own. And that's where it kind of started, and over the years has grown substantially.
So, what is the best way to purchase orders from you if somebody was looking to get some bath bombs?
Yeah, so the best way to purchase is basically just getting a hold of me through Facebook. The Center Stage page. Center Stage is Center. Looking for me to get a website within the next year. That's kind of the next jump that I want to make. But just sending us a message on Facebook. We're very small business, so just a quick message and we'll get your order together for you.
For sure. And for anybody watching this video, I'll usually leave contact information at the end of it for everybody, and as well as the post when we're sharing this and stuff like that. So check that information out. That way you can directly connect to Jacyntha and get yourself some bath bombs. So do you have any examples of work that you can show us today? Show us what bath bombs are and some of the things that you sell.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the easiest way to do this is just going to be to share my screen. So I'm going to pop up the screen for my page here. If that's okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. So I just kind of put together an album of a few of the items that are popular right now. You can see on the top left-hand side the shower steamers. Shower steamers are something that I got into last year, and they have been incredibly popular. So for those that don't have a bathtub or don't enjoy taking baths, you drop one of these in your shower near the end of the tub. They contain menthol crystals. So if you think of kind of that Vicks Vapor Rub kind of smell, as well as essential oils. Of course, with Valentine's Day coming up, a lot of our Valentine's Day products are being introduced right now. So we have our conversation heart bath bombs. You can see those in the top and the middle. We do a lot of gift baskets. Kids love our bath fizz. You can see our Cupid poop bath fizz. So the same concept of a bath bomb, just in kind of broken up form. Okay. We do custom Valentines. We've got a lot of people ordering these from us. So you can see that in the middle there, Travis from Jacyntha, you're the bomb. So these are just little favors that people can give out for their Valentines, whether in school. We've got some daycare owners that order these for the kids in their daycares. For the little kids, we have the minis. So we have the rainbow heart minis. You can see that on the one side, as well as the smile minis. So these are a very small version of a bath bomb. And the kids up one or two in the water at a time. They can combine colors and scents, so that's fun for them as well. Getting into some of our other favorite kids items, don't be scared. We have our shark bath bombs. So these are something that I just started offering this month, and they have been hugely popular. We have our Dino Buddies. You can see those on the middle of the page there as well. Of course, our regular round bath bombs, generally speaking, we have at least 10 different scents in stock. We went as high as having over 100 right before Christmas, but we're working on catching up from the busy season. And we specialize in baskets, in gift boxes. We also do a lot of different parties. So whether it's a birthday party, whether you have a bachelorette party, anything along those lines, we do a lot of those types of items as well. So just kind of an introduction to some of the different products that we do carry.
The community come together to better support you and your business?
Sure. So the way that I say this is support Small Mart, not Walmart. Yep. So myself, any local business, whether it's in Rosemont, whether it's in Regina, if you want to go out and get a bite to eat, consider going to, go to Paul's, go to Juliana's, go to Coney Island. You need to go get groceries. Okay, you have the Crawford Snow Frills. You need bath bombs, not to be biased, but definitely consider supporting Center Stage. I know that it's not always feasible to support local, and even if you can't financially support a small business, following their Facebook page, giving their posts a like, sharing their posts. If you do purchase items from them or you do purchase services from them, leaving a review on their page. There's a lot that you can do to support these small businesses. And the other thing I want to mention is, these are the businesses that are going to come together to help you. And whether it's the neighbor to neighborhood program, whether it's your kids athletic team that is looking for donations, whether it's an an animal rescue organization that's looking for items for an online auction. You're going to see that these small local businesses are going to be the first ones that are going to jump in to help out in those situations. So anything that you can do to support us is absolutely fantastic.
I can't agree more. And you raised a really good point, is that I think that when we think about small businesses and helping them, we instantly think about buying from them, because that's sort of that knee-jerk reaction in supporting that business. But to your point, there are some passive ways we can do that, like liking the Facebook pages. Take that extra step and share something, right? It can do wonders to open up that market to people that may not live in our community, and that allows you to kind of break outside of your community and extend your business out elsewhere in the city.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So do you have any final thoughts or messages for the Rosemont Mount Royal community before we wrap things up?
Final thoughts. I just want to say, keep on being amazing. I know that not everything is perfect in our community. We have our power outages, we have our crime just like anywhere else in Regina. But I think overall, we have a pretty fantastic community that we live in. We're all going through a bit of a hard time right now with the whole situation with COVID, not to bring that up, but the more that we can do to be kind to one another, to be positive, to, support each other, the better. And, I love this community. I hope to call this community home as long as I'm living in Regina, which will probably be forever. So that would be about it.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for spending some time talking to us a little bit about this, Jacyntha. And yeah, everybody, check out Center Stage Bath and Body Products, support local businesses, and support your community. So again, thank you very much, and you have yourself a wonderful weekend.
Thanks, Alex.